John McKeag here, Liberty Aid Academy, libertyaidacademy.org. Yay. This is the business crash course, and we do it every Monday at noon, all right? And we have just such an amazing discount going here. Finally, after a decade of establishing what the truth is, improving it, and putting it together all in a school with all different courses so it's complete. All that's done. It took a decade to do it. It really did. It took 10 years to do all that. All the courses are completed. They're all copyrighted. And you could get them all now for over a 50% discount. It's just amazing. So, really, it's just crazy. Over 60% off. It's over 60% off. Can you believe that? For only $19.97, you get all the courses that we have and my time. All right, but let's get into the business crash course. Why? Well, hey, the main reason for this change is it used to be my consult time had to be in with every course because it's like, okay, let me talk you through it, let me help you, and so on. But now there is an online forum for all students. We call it the classroom. And you go in there, ask any questions, and you'll not only get my feedback, but everyone else's who's a current student with Liberty Aid Academy. And it's just a wealth of past postings about so many different important topics and how they're playing out currently. You know what I mean? The up-to-date information in there. And it's a free online forum. It comes for free with your student access. So all students have access to it. So please go get in that, okay? I sure try. Thank you. Thank you all. You're so sweet, Tiffany. That's so nice of you, Tiffany. I'm sure you're looking much better than me today, but that is so sweet of you to say. And yeah, we're doing the business crash course today. And it's really amazing that this information is hidden from everyone because it is so important that everyone does this. Everyone in America needs to do what I'm going to tell you, okay? But today we're just about every business in America, every single one, it doesn't matter what you can name, can be 100% not just tax-free to the IRS, but reporting free. So you get this trust, you get the course, you open up your trust, yay. And that trust has special 501c3 status in that it's a non-reporting status. It doesn't report. You don't have to fill up. Not only do you not pay the IRS, okay, you don't fill out paperwork every year. Any business in America, any business. And all the business people, yeah, well, how long does this take to do? One business day, you can get it done in one business day. That's right. One business day, no more reporting to the IRS, no more paying taxes to the IRS, and no more paying your accountant because you don't need an accountant to file taxes anymore. That's right. Every business in America, you have to understand this, okay? It's so simple, and the IRS set this up. Okay, the IRS is the one that gives this designation. And you're like, oh yeah, but this can't be true. Yeah, no, it's true. We have a decade of testimonials, not just mine, everyone else's, okay? So yeah, there's no worries or concerns at our school. So any business, tax-free. Well, what's Liberty Aid Academy? Good question. Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students. Let's make sure I'm not blocking this. Good, I'm not. Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students to radically improve their lifestyle with legal, easy-to-use financial methods not widely known, but proven by testimonials to work for all of our students. Yay. Our courses all use copyrighted, unique material only used at our school. All our students' testimonials have a notarized affidavit proving their outcomes, and testimonials are 100% real by real people just like you. We're the only school with testimonials, and You should go watch them. Everybody should watch them because they're just so fabulous. Let me get out of the way here. I'm going to shrink me down and move me out of the way here. Up here. Okay. So if you have any questions or thoughts as we go through this, just, hit me up in the chat there the way Tiffany did, and just anything that comes to mind, I'm happy to try and help. So let's get this here. So Liberty Academy courses, you go on our website, you're like, oh, okay. Always start with the trust, get the trust account, get it open. Your trust is functioning, it's open. As soon as you're using that bank account for any business, that's the end of taxes right there. And if you'd like to know how to get credit, a great credit profile, a bunch of credit accounts and all that for your trust, that's Business Finance 101. And if you want to know how to do all our free stuff, that's the mentor program, all right? So you make your donation, libertyaidacademy.org, you make your donation, and this is what it looks like when you get logged in. It's really easy. Your courses will be on the right there in your student portal. FAQ in the middle. Oh, just getting you oriented. I've never been in the school. What's going on? Just go through the FAQ. And then the community forum there, that's where we changed the name to the classroom. And that's where all the students go in there and mix it up what I was talking about before. Why we're able to give such good discounts, because that online private forum, it's not like Facebook or anything like that. No. Private. Completely private. Only students from Liberty Aid Academy or myself is in there and no one else. So that's it. Yay. And, if you're a current student, get in there, please. Because you're not going to believe the wealth of information in there. It's just amazing. Now, what does it take? What does it take to open this trust and get your business, your current business, right? Any current business can be 100% IRS tax-free and 100% reporting free to the IRS. That's right. What do you have to do? It's extremely simple. What does this trust give you? It gives you automatic IRS 501c3 exempt status. As soon as you get the EIN, you don't apply past getting the EIN. And then any other state tax or whatever, you just apply for that. And we have how to do that in the mentor program. So you're like, okay, I have a business. I want to make it tax-free. Why wouldn't you want that? Everyone should want. This is the only way you can definitely reduce your expenses easily and forever. In other words, you never, that whole expense line for your business where you had to pay the IRS, you don't have to pay them anymore. Also, the expense of, time, which comes out to money too, of filling out the tax forms, reporting, hiring an accountant, all that stuff. You don't have to do that either. That's right. This is how you do it. Okay, it's very simple. You get in our course, and you learn to open a trust. So what do? You go open a trust bank account. That's all. Where can you open a trust bank account? Wherever you're banking now. We give other suggestions. So you just open a bank account for the trust. You know how to open a bank account. We're very particular about telling you all the details. No one has problems. Everyone's successful. Anyone that has a problem, just we're here. Get in the classroom. Oh, I had this happen. Here's my question. Oh, no problem. We could easily sort that out, and this is how. Right? Everyone who takes these courses and wants to be tax-free, all of them, every single one, every student is successful. Everyone's successful. There's no one that's not successful at doing all this stuff. It's great. So how do you do it? Okay, I'm a business owner. What do I have to change in my business? Nothing. The only things you change to make your business tax-free is your bank account and however money goes into that bank account, right? Your payment gateway. Oh, I get paid by Stripe. Okay, Stripe goes in the name of your trust. Oh, I get paid on PayPal. PayPal goes in the name of your trust, right? Oh, I get paid by check. Okay, well, that means you hand somebody an invoice or email them an invoice or what have you. and it just says make checks payable to da 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 trust, whatever your trust is. And that's it. That's the end of the entire process to becoming tax-free from the IRS for any business in the United States. Extremely simple. And we have proof for a decade that it's problem-free, no problems for anyone from doing any of this, okay? We have a lot of testimonials. You should go watch them. We have them on the website. We have even more on our YouTube channel, okay? Really got to check it out. And these are quotes lifted. Just, you could go watch the whole video, but these are just, a small portion of what these individuals said about, their experience with Liberty Aid Academy. And this trust. Dee Dee said, "You saved my life, even though it doesn't look like much has changed. Everything has changed." It's such a good quote because, nothing happened. You still have a bank account, everything's going along, but you don't have to pay taxes anymore. There's no paperwork, there's no reports to fill out or anything like that. It doesn't look like anything has changed because you're just living your life and so on, but you just saved yourself a ton of money and a ton of work. Greg says, Liberty Aid Academy's support has been vital in the creation of this trust. Any questions or concerns they answered. The whole community has been a big support. The proverbial weight or fear has been lifted and will be continuing with all John's work. My background, I'm traveling and I'm visiting my grandson, so that's why the background is different today. So please go check this out. The how you can change your life. Any business, literally any business, can be 100% tax-free. Can you believe that? That you weren't told this? Well, see, I'm an accountant. I'm here. That's my job, to tell you this information, isn't it? That's what accountants do. They're supposed to be like, hey, guess what? There's this way you could hang on to more money. Okay, great. How do you do that? Well, this is how you do it. It's very simple. In fact, I make it so not only do you not have to pay taxes to the IRS, right, nor report, but then you don't need to hire an accountant anymore because you're not reporting. You're not paying taxes, right? So it's a huge savings of money, which you're not paying the IRS, that tax. You're also saving the money. Don't have to hire an accountant. Don't have to take the time to go meet with an accountant and figure out all that stuff. Nope. Don't have to do any of that stuff. Don't have to figure out how to fill out forms if you're not going to hire an accountant or some combination. Let me try and fill them out. Have my accountant check them. Yeah, no. None of that. That all is gone if you choose from every business in America. It's extremely simple and it's absolutely legal. And anyone that has done this has no blowback whatever from anyone. Not from the government, not from anyone. It's completely legal. I do my banking at Chase, primarily, and have other bank accounts too in the name of the trust at other banks. But yeah, no problem. I have credit at Amex, Chase, Bank of America, on and on and on. The places that give credit for this trust. Okay? So I don't know what you'd be waiting for. Any business owner, anyone can be tax-free. Anyone. And just so, if you think this just applies to business, no. This is just on Mondays we focus on business people on a business crash course, and on Thursdays at 7 p.m. we focus on just everyone, business people and everyone with the trust crash course. So, but no one has to pay taxes. That's if you choose to live your life this way. It's completely legal not to have to pay taxes. And then afterwards you get all this, free money that you qualify for too. And if you want to hear more about that, that's what we go into detail in on Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Trust Crash Course. Okay? So, boy, what did I do for... My stuff is so censored. I can't even get the debt savior stuff out anymore. I can't even show people how easy it is to show that all debt is collected illegally. Did you know your mortgage is collected illegally? Your bank, your car loan collected illegally. Your credit card debt collected illegally. Your student loan is collected illegally. Did you know every debt is collected illegally? That's right. And I've been censored now, completely censored. If I put that up, they just take it down. Take down my whole profile on any platform, anywhere. I can't even tell people about that anymore. That's America. But they're allowing me to give you this information on the trust now. And I've been doing it for a long time, and that's still out there, right? No problem. So you can still get the trust, you can still get this information. It hasn't been censored yet. My debt information, oh yeah, that's been censored for quite a while now. And that's so easy, it's so simple. Listen, every debt is collected illegally, okay? A business debt, all of it. How is that? Does the bank ever sign a contract? Do they ever sign anything? No. Does any lender ever sign a contract with someone who's borrowing money? No. But they have to by law. They have to do it. Or else there's no standing, right? There's no documentation to prove there's any relationship between two parties, right? You look into contracts. What are the elements of a contract, right? And one of the elements of a contract is what? A meeting of the minds. And if there's one signature, that's just one mind. You see, there's no minds with an S. No minds, no two signatures. So, by law, any debt in America, all you have to do is just write, any company would be like, oh, hey, not paying any more payments. I'm the only signature to this contract, so I don't owe anymore. I'm done. That's the law. That is a law, okay? Because it's a unilateral agreement with only one signature on it, yours. That's debt. That's the law. Also, the We Trust /USA Inc., right? That's not registered anywhere except for in Pennsylvania. So, use of dollars is illegal everywhere except for in Pennsylvania. So, if you're not in Pennsylvania, it's illegal to pay for things with dollars. So, you don't want to do anything illegal, you see? So, that's debt in our country. And I've been censored from really getting that information out in any way, shape, or form. And so now I focus on the trust and how easy that is. Every step of the way for a decade I've provided proof. I do everything myself first. I post the proof. Then I here, I teach students, this is the way you do this, that, or whatever, right? And all you have to do is go look at the proof. See, it's impossible for someone to say, oh, that's not real. Well, we have testimonials, we have proof, mine and other people. So, and the IRS, just go through all the details of the IRS code. Sorry, the IRS code I just pointed out to you. It's easy. It's not. Once you find out, it's completely easy to do this and legal. I never get hassled anywhere. Neither do any students. Not whether they're business, personal, none of that. All that's gone. You're just trustee of a trust, own nothing, control everything. And your straw man, your person, has zero. So there's nothing to get from you. It's a way to protect your assets, protect your business, be judgment proof. Nobody ever gets a penny anymore. Nope. No, nobody come and collected. Nobody from the government. They are not entitled to a single penny ever again, and that's the law. And this trust isn't contentious in any way. It's above board. You just go into the bank, you open up your bank account for your business, and that's it. Just connect it to your business and tax-free, reporting free for forever. This is not in any way, there's nothing unusual about this. The only part that's unusual about it, that this information has been hidden from you. That's all. You can see it at bank accounts. At banks, you could open a trust account. You could just read it online. Oh, we do trust accounts. Okay, you don't know what that is. You don't know that some are tax free. You don't know that, but it's true. But if you looked into reality, you would know. The In God We Trust is right on the dollar, so you could look it up. In Pennsylvania, just look up In God We Trust / USA Inc. A forward slash is a DBA. So they operate under two business names. They have credit. To get credit, you have to put your trust at the Secretary of State, which they've done. So that's the quote government of the United States, and it's a trust. So your trust is at the same level as theirs is. It's above being taxed. The U.S. government isn't taxed. Your trust isn't taxed. It's the same kind of trust. And the banks recognize them as equally non-taxable and equally usable. It's just the same kind of trust, so they bank with it. Yeah, you can too. This is what the wealthy do, the super wealthy. And it saves them all this money. And it makes them judgment proof. And you can do the same. I've done the same. All of our students have done the same. Why you're not doing the same, I don't know. You should really do it because all our courses are completed now. It's really amazing what I've been able to get access to as far as information and proof. I make this so easy for everyone that we're able to give some super discount now. Yeah, you could just go a la carte, meaning get one course at a time over time. Yes, you could do that. It's just a great savings to getting it up front. Because what I find is some people do a couple parts of this. So, oh my God, my life changes. This is great. That's all I need. What? And they maybe don't get the final course or two. But I'm telling you, all the information is extremely valuable. And so I just wanted to make it really make sense to get a super discount up front and just get everything, you know? So I don't know how long we'll be running this special here like this, but we wanted to make sure that everyone could get in and get all the information. And you can do it in payments too. It's all set up on a payment plan automatically through our website and so on. So it's really amazing how affordable this information is. More affordable probably than any other school. And we're the only school proof you're gonna, have an outcome. When you get this information, unlike Harvard or Yale or MIT or Stanford, I go to one of those schools, pay a whole bunch of money. I don't know what's going to happen with the rest of my life. You don't know if what they teach is going to help you, hurt you. You have no idea. Those schools have no testimonials. No. But our schools do. We say you're going to be able to open up this trust. You're going to have it be tax-free. Any business tax-free. Yeah, that's true. And many other things if you get all the discounted courses at one time. You'll be able to do a lot more than that. But this is just a business crash course. We're talking about businesses today. Okay, so not much feedback today. We only got 4 viewers. It's amazing that, to me, obviously, I'm shadow banned or banned. One of the two, right? I'll either my profile will be pulled down, and that's the censorship, just complete banning, right? Or they call it now shadow banning online, right? Where I'm invisible. You can't, no one can even hardly search me and see me. This live broadcast, it's just, people wouldn't even see it. You see? It's not viewable to many people. I got 4 viewers. And I've been doing this school for a decade. And in the beginning I did, remove any debt and so on. Now it's like no taxes forever and all this free money. I mean, no one has a better deal than this school in America. This is the only school, this is the only place where you're going to pay somebody, have this great outcome, and your first year you're going to get more money back than you paid out for tuition. And then every year after that's just gravy, right? That's just on top of what you did. And you get all these benefits too. Business tax-free forever. Any business says. You got multiple businesses, no problem. So. Dante Carr. Would I use DBA for my photography business or the trust name? You could do either, but you really a DBA is something you really probably don't need. For most people, don't need a DBA. You could do a DBA if you feel like it, but there's really probably not a need to do it because these days, okay, the DBA like it's kind of an old school kind of idea. You can do it. There are reasons to do it, but you get a website, right? Oh, I work online. This is our website. It doesn't necessarily match your exact business name, your website, and your business name now, does it? So that's kind of off, right? So what would your DBA be for your URL or for your business name or what, So you see, things have gotten kind of fuzzy out there. So as long as your trust has a payment gateway connected to, whatever your profile is out there, that's all that matters. You know, it's a good question. And I hope I'm going to answer it because it's really easy. So again, you have a photography business. Let's go through it. Okay. Now you're using a bank account, personal LLC, something like that. Okay. You're not going to use that. You're going to open up a trust account. Okay. Then you're going to be like, well, I get paid through PayPal. Okay. So then you get a PayPal trust account. Connect that to your bank account, and that's it. So your website didn't change, your social media didn't change, nothing changed. You see? All you did was connect getting paid to your trust account instead of that other business or whatever other bank account you're using now. You just change out your bank account and the payment gateway, nothing else, okay? And so, it's very unusual that those have to match exactly because of the reasons I mentioned, your URL is this, your Facebook name is that, you know. Sometimes names are already taken of those things. So, and you got to get like, you need a URL, I need a Facebook account, I need an email account, Gmail, like I need all these things. And people have already been out there getting those names and so and so it can be hard to get exact matches for everything. So, DBAs just aren't seen as that important anymore or needed, if that makes sense. It's like a back channel. Yeah, it's just it's the front channel. It's the only channel. They call it the back end in business. So I guess back channel is a good name actually. They call it the back end, right? Your front end could be any name of your business, whatever. This is us, blah blah blah. But when they hit the payment key, it's just like, okay, I paid. Their thing that comes up on their, you know, uh, payment is just the trust name. That's it. And you could put, a little, you know, we donate everything to da 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 trust. We help out this charity, and so on. You can use it to your advantage if you want to. So there are different ways to do it, depending on what type of business you are and so on. But it's really easy. You don't necessarily need a DBA. Super good question. You can get a DBA. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. I have heard of super unusual circumstances, like a particular portal may want an exact matching something. But that's like particular portals, terms and conditions, uh, which change. Let's say eBay says, well, the only way you can have a business is blah, blah, blah. I don't know if they do it now. You see what I'm saying? But that's kind of when you might go, oh, okay, need a DBA. But I don't experience needing a DBA for anything I've done since I've started my first trust. I never have. And all the clients I talk to, all the students I talk to, just absolutely almost every single one of them, no DBA. And maybe just a couple I said, well, you could have a DBA for that, you see? But I hope I talked that through. That was a good question. And, talking it through sometimes is more complex than the doing of it. So here's the thing. You just open your trust, you open your payment gateway, and handled everything, even the DBA. So a DBA is only like, oh, if I ran into, like, I want to be on this platform here, and they're saying I need a DBA for something because of their terms and conditions. Oh, okay. maybe get a DBA then, you see? Uh, but I just pretty much don't see that ever, you know? It's very rare. It does happen, it can happen, but it's extremely rare. So, and it's easy to do. A DBA's a piece of cake, right? It's not hard to do if you need it. In the business finance course, do you show us how to build credit without a personal guarantee? I show you both. I show you how to build credit with a personal guarantee and without a personal guarantee. They're both able to do it, but not every creditor does it both ways. You see? Yes, I show you all the no personal guarantee credit. Yeah, I do. I do that. Yes, but then I also show you how you can use a personal guarantee too. I show you both. All right. So not just one or the other. I show both. But good question. Yes. Yes. Uh, I think that's important to do that. I did that on purpose. I like I know how to get rid of debt and so on, but I tagged my credit score and then I built credit for my trust. Seeing because what's my goal as an instructor at the school is to yes, I'm here to teach this information, but I'm also here to teach it in a way that would save people the most time and money. So I go about it the hard way first, and like have a low credit score, personal credit score, and then go try and get as many accounts as possible, right, for the trust. And that would let me know what matters to personal guarantee, what doesn't, what matters to personal credit score, what doesn't. And so that's the way I went through it. And so I was really able to learn and get a lot of credit and a lot of credit profile for the trust. But then, when my personal credit score got, improved, I was able to add that to the credit profile of the trust. You see, and if you've done your homework with all these no personal guarantee, you know, credit accounts, that you built this really deep, great credit profile for your trust. Let's say you do want to add personal guarantee stuff to it, there'll be much higher credit limits, a wider choice of accounts and so on. You'll get much better interaction, much better outcome from whomever you're building credit with your personal guarantee stuff. If you do your no personal guarantee stuff, whole profile, beforehand, which I recommend. I did it and I recommend it. So yeah, Dante, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, exactly. So the 6 cent, that's fine. I was able to get a personal guaranteed credit card as at uh 580 or something like that. No kidding. A Trust Capital One credit card I was able to get with the personal guarantee below 600 because I built this super deep other credit profile for the trust. So they gave me one. Crazy, right? So it's a way to get in there, and then as your personal credit gets better, a little better. You go, oh, let me inch it in and get some of those accounts too, you know, in there. So yeah, I would get in there and do it. That's the way I did it, and I recommend it. So no, you're in business doing all that stuff, Dante. Uh, that's the way I did it. So yeah. And I did it because I knew people would come and ask these questions, just like you're asking. Hey, can I still get credit? Yeah, and I show you which ones you can get with no personal guarantee and how to build them. Which ones first? Which ones are next? Every tier. Who exactly? Go to this URL, click here, fill out the application, da da da, all of it. Yeah, I make it easy. Of course. Why come to a course? I'm here to make your life a lot easier. Get this account, fill out this application, and that's it. Now wait. Now when those report, they get these accounts. Yeah, I'm really clear on every detail. You do this over time. So the sooner you start, like you start tomorrow, that's when your credit profile starts getting built. And the more time it's out there, the more lendable it is. That's what you're doing. You're building a credit profile for the lenders to be, oh, I want to lend to that. Trust, yay. And so the more time you put into it and the more length of time on that credit profile, the more creditors will give. That's it. So the sooner you get started, that's the sooner you can get into the credit. So start today, start tomorrow. Good questions. All good questions and fantastic. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that all this information is like there for you. Okay. Thank you for asking those good questions. After the trust, what would the next most important course? Depends on your situation, to be honest with you. If credit is something you really need, and who doesn't need it, I would get into Business Finance 101. If it's like, well, I don't need that much credit right now, but where's all that free money? Then it would be the mentor program. I would just break it down like that. Either I need, credit ASAP, and I would get into that Business Finance 101, or give me that free money into the mentor program. Just think of it that way, James Way, like just for yourself, think about it. Like I would be like, hey, you know, but you might jump into the free stuff. Yeah, go ahead, get that. But remember what I was just saying. Like if you really are going to need credit, building that credit profile takes time. You see, it goes over time. So the sooner you start, the sooner you see results. Okay. But it's sort of like, these are two great decisions. So I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever makes the most sense for you. Free money, credit, they're both so good. But no, start where it makes the most sense for you, and then jump into the next one after. You see, I got my free stuff coming in. Let me get that credit. Or okay, got my credit profile started. I'm in between now. I got a couple weeks until those report. Let me go work on that free stuff now. Just think about it that way. But either way's right. There's no right or wrong there. It's just whatever makes the most sense for you as a student, for your timing and your life. What tactics will help you best, fastest? That's what we're here to do. Good questions. All good questions. So that's a business crash course. Anything else? How we doing? I want to make sure I address everything for everyone. It seems like we're kind of doing that. Does anyone have any more thoughts or questions? Those were all excellent. So the main point here being, for the business crash course, any business can be tax-free, reporting free. Why wouldn't you do this, Advanced Financial Solutions is the mentor program, but it's an older version. It was like pre-COVID, and so I updated all the mentor stuff. So it's earlier information. So it comes with the mentor program now. It's the previous program, which is almost all relevant, but I taught it in a different way. In other words, each lesson would be like have multiple topics in it in Advanced Financial Solutions, a lot of case studies and so on. It's really good info. But I realized people are kind of like, show me the money. And I am too. So I made the second mentor program after the whole COVID changes and stuff. I made that just single topic. Okay, how do we get, free monthly money, right? Click on that one. Click, right? Oh, how do I get exempt from property taxes? Click, just one topic, you see? So I just handled the information, and I organized it differently. And I think better in the new mentor program. But you go through that, you do it. Then the Advanced Financial Solutions is, how I handled that course information before, which is sort of broader, not more detailed, but broader with more case study discussion and so on. It's useful for advanced students. There's a lot of extra information in there and so on. The other information in the mentor program is just didactic. It's just, here's the application, do this, that, the other thing, single topic. Quick, get it done quick over there. But then when you want to do sort of like a deeper study of all this information and stuff, that would be Advanced Financial Solutions, which we put in the mentor program now. Yay. Another good question. You're going to make a great student. You should get in this and do this. You're going to love this. This is your kind of thing. I love to get grilled by students like, yeah, but I already have the teaching in there. But you get in the classroom, right? That's our online forum. You can grill me on anything. And so can anyone. It's great. And it's wonderful because you get right to the truth. And you can put in links and documents and everything in there. That's really a way to completely transfer experience from this differences. Hey, I learned how to do this in Texas or California and so on. I can't do everything in every state, so it's just a lot of people doing things in different places. It's wonderful. You'll love it. Irish Lord, all right. Irish Lord, email me your phone number today. All right. Thank you. We'll talk. Um, Good questions. Good questions. Of course, I want to hear how things went. Uh, anyway, that's it. That's a business crash course. Good questions today. I do more talking about this than you're gonna end up doing to open up your trust. Is really easy. Like I'm really spend all this time here deprogramming people. No, this is the law. This is easy. We got proof. All that. But the actual doing of this on your end, on your side, I made this simple. I made this so anyone could do this. You just go, fill out paperwork properly, follow the steps, go to the bank, open your trust account. Simple. Everyone is successful. Everyone. There's no one that's not successful. Uh, doesn't matter where you start the trust. Nope, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. That was a good question. Nope. I spent a lot of time in Florida. I was started in Florida, if you got the option there, okay? I'm in Florida, and it's easy to register your trust. I was started in Florida if you have an address there. Of those two options, Florida, okay? But no, it doesn't matter, actually, because I started my trust in Arizona, and I have documented this whole thing. You can go look it up on YouTube and so on. But I started it in Arizona. I was in Tucson, Arizona at the time, and I since moved to Florida and registered in Florida and do everything with it in Florida because why this would come up for people. So I wanted to do it myself first and see if it had any bearing on the situation or whatever. No, it doesn't. Everything's fine. You could do that. I've proven that too. No problem whatsoever. But if you have the option, okay, if you have the option, Dante, okay, I would just start it in Florida and keep that Florida address. Okay, that's what I would do. That's what you want to do. All right, I would take Indiana out of the equation. But if you're like, hey, I got to be in Indiana for a year, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. That's fine. You can do it. Like I started mine in Arizona. I'm just saying, I did it was I had to two-step it. I had to get it registered in Florida and so on. So, not that you'll have to do that. I only registered in Florida to get credit. Okay, so even if you were, let's just, I don't want you to go away from that question thinking anything other than the truth. So anyone can have any trust in any state and move to another state. You don't have to do anything. There's nothing you have to do. You just simply are using your trust in another state. You just do a change of address at the postal service. That's all. There's nothing. You don't have to do anything else. You don't even have to tell them you change your address. You don't have to do that, right? You can just do it in one state, whatever. I'm just talking about Florida for building credit purposes, like in Business Finance 101. Most people want to do that. I figure, you're on a business crash course. You had good questions about business and so on. You probably want to build credit. So I'm doing a little, filling in the blanks here, for your situation. But and figuring, oh, you're a business guy, you probably want to build credit, so I would do Florida. You see what I'm saying? But no, you could start in Indiana. You never have to change the address. You can do business in every state. It doesn't matter at all. It's a convenience thing, you see, as far as, oh, well, I want to order from Amazon for under my trust, and, I don't want it to go to my Indiana address. I want it to go to my Florida address. Okay, so you change the address on that account as well. You never have to change the address on the trust. You don't. And it started in one state on one day, so that's fine. You may want to do business in another state and have that be the main address and so on. So you can do change of address. It's so simple. It really is. It's no big deal. Okay, so yeah, who doesn't want to move to Florida? Yeah, you should. Everyone should, right? It's the best state there is. And they got the ocean and everything. But don't come. No, I'm kidding. Full time. Good. So think about what I said then, Dante, and think about what I said, and if you can shorten it to Florida and have that address that you're going to have there already, fine. Use Florida. Yeah, that's what you want to do. If you're like, I don't know what my address will be, I'm going to move to Florida. I'm not sure when and stuff like that. Maybe you start in Indiana, but I would strive for Florida if you know the address where you're going to want to be and stuff. I would absolutely just start in Florida. Period. That's it. The problem solved right there. Okay. Good questions. And listen. If you feel like you have more questions and so on, email us. Okay, please email us questions or whoops. You can feel free to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, if you have any further questions, email us. And I wanted to know about this or that, but I think DDO. Okay. I want to move to the ocean. Well, you're inside of it, so that's a good thing. Already happening. Your wish came true. Poof. You email me the info. Good. Okay, you hear from me. Irish soon. All right. TD. TD's long time. You know, I don't even. There's no words. She's great at doing this work. She really is. A forerunner, advanced student. I don't even know. There's no words to fully describe Dee Dee. She's really great at this work. Irish. Also finished Advanced Financial Solutions finally. Yes! Oh my God, that's so good. Irish is a really, really thorough student. He's really thorough, gets it all done, studies it all, and does it all both. I mean, really great student. So I really, my goal is to help people, so if you do the work works and everybody's happy. So to the people that put in the time, like Dee Dee, Irish, and all these other people, James, all these people that are here. Tiffany came on early. She's a great student too. A get it done lady, A lot of great students here. And all these great students, they take time to get into the online private forum we have. And, you can back and forth with not just me, but with these great longtime students and so on. It's just, we're getting to the point where, the snowball's really rolling down the hill. And if you get in here and become a part of that snowball, you're just going to pick up speed like the rest of us, I really recommend it. You get in here. There's never been a downside for anyone. And it's just however much time you put in, it's all upside. If you can follow directions, you can do this work. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's not complex because who you're interacting with, who allows for all this stuff, and who does all these applications and so on. It's the government. The government is supposed to interact with everyone, right? So they make forms and stuff where everyone can fill them out and do it. It's just I take the time to explain it and give proper directions, but you just follow the directions, fill out these forms. Yay! Unlock the, you're like on Nintendo. Let me do, what did you say? A, B, up, down, B, A, left, right. And then I get all the secret stuff. Yep, that's it. There's always hacks in every game, okay? And the hacks are there for the ones that created the game. The wealthy elite are like, well, let's just make this backdoor method, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, sure, you didn't tell anyone, but I am an accountant with an MBA, and I audited. I looked at what they were doing, and I simply followed what they were doing. They didn't teach me this. I just, this is what you're doing. You're not telling anyone, but this is what you're doing, I restored Tiffany and others, replacing the bad karma of we. Right. No, it's true. It's exactly right, Dee Dee. The people who are really in there, that have gathered this information, that are patiently doing this work in their own good time, those are the individuals changing our entire society right now. They've seen through the lies and they're living the truth. But they're not. They didn't sell their soul to the devil to do it. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, here are these secret methods. Now we're going to avail ourselves of these legal business practices that are just legal. It's like, oh, we didn't know about them, but that's my job, accountant, right? Oh, here, guess what? Here's all the way to not just save money, give them zero, and not just save money, they'll give you money. That's what I'm supposed to do as an accountant is share that information. That's the goal, right? I'm a good accountant. And you don't need another accountant, right? You don't have to pay them by the hour. They're done. Because what's the best they can do? Well, I can reduce your taxes. That's not good enough. Zero. That's what I got for everybody. Zero. Tip the government at the end of the year if you love what they did. But don't be required by taxes. That's all I'm saying. If you love your government, pay them. Hey, keep paying them everything you want. But don't be required to legally. That's all. Okay, everybody. Thank you for coming. If anyone has any more thoughts or questions, throw them out there. But I think we covered it here. Listen, every business, everyone can be tax-free, okay? Why get taxed? I mean, they're already taxing us mentally and physically and telling us you can go here and go there and do that. Every single detail of our life they're trying to control. Would it at least be good if they were out of controlling your money? Wouldn't that? Let's start there, okay? Let's start there, all right? Let's start at your business where you don't send them any paperwork anymore. You just run your business. No more taxes, no more reporting. Start there, okay? Everyone should go all in and get the bundle of everything. I agree, Les. I just try to make it such a crazy, ridiculous, great deal that everyone did go all in because I don't want anything hidden from them. I want you to have all the truth. The truth sets you free, and I don't want to hold anything back. I have all the truth in all these courses. Just go get them all at a discount, by the way Les said. You'll be super happy. Irish, I'll tip them with $1 bill inside an overturned glass of wine on a tabletop, right? Let me just pull that napkin away. Here's your drink, sir. I remember doing that when I was young. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Yes. Yeah. Pretty clever thought there with including the concept of the dome and the dollar and the water too there, Irish. Very clever guy. Clever joke. Very clever. Anyway, these are all the people with success on here. Thank you for coming. I'm doing a little traveling and yeah, I'm not going to talk about what I'm doing. I'll talk about it after. How's that? Don't know if you see the comment. Your shopping cart has Shop Pay to pay installments. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's true. Thank you, Didi. Yeah, I was saying. I think I said that up front, but maybe not. Yeah, no, Shop Pay has that. Isn't that great? No, whoops. That's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, it does. So not only can you get this crazy discount, but you could kind of like move the payments outward to a longer period of time. Yeah, we have that. Installments. Yep. Dante, can you transfer your personal vehicle to the trust? Oh yes, how to do that is in the mentor program. Correct. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, yes, Dante. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. No, not last question. Come on, your questions are good. Don't say last question. I like questions. I'm the opposite. I love great questions. Like, no. I'm here for the great questions. I really am because once in a while somebody's like, well, what about that? I'm like, oh, you'll see something great sometimes in a great question, No, I'm here for all the questions. That's why I'm here. Like, hey, Oracle dude, you say well, I got a question about this. Yeah, keep them coming. That's what I love. No one's stumped me yet, so please keep them coming. A great question too. Every question you have asked today has been really dead on. Really, you're a great question asker. You did notice that, Irish. See, Irish get good at his jokes, man. Once you know the truth, it doesn't have power over you. You have power over it, and then you can turn it into this, game with a comedy routine. Uh, what knowledge makes you powerful over the things that used to say they were powerful over you, and it's the opposite, really. So anything personal property you can. Do I tell you? Yeah, any personal property can go in the name of the trust. That's correct. Yes, including vehicles. Absolutely. Put it in the cart and follow instructions. You can make payments. Yes, Dee Dee. Yeah, you know what? And see this. I hope you're noticing, Duante. This is the crew in the private forum. You follow me? So if you got a question, you're just like, pow, 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 pow. Everybody's in there like, oh, here's what you gotta know. Some really experienced people who really care, about your success because what? They were in the same booth. So they're like, maybe this thing works. And they made the donation and they're like, right? Now they're like, because it's addictive in a way, in a positive way, You're addicted to the truth. You're like, the truth has been hit. You're like, what? And they pay what? There's free stuff for the truth, and they pay you money. Yes, and exemptions as well. So you kind of get hooked on this. You get your trust open. You're like, what other free stuff? What else you got? Because everybody like jumps into the forum like, guess what I found? It's super fun. It becomes fun. This whole thing where the government used to make your life a living hell and all that stuff, and the money and the forms and the applications and blah 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 blah. All that switches when they're paying you money. They're giving you an exemption. You're not giving them anything. No, no. I was playing BB. That's funny. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna do that to get back into the inner circle. Good. Between paper. Funny Irish. I get emails about forum posts. Oh yeah. No, it's really good. Yeah. You log in and you get an email like, oh, somebody responded to something. You know what I mean? I wrote or somebody. It's so good. Everything's very current, too, and everything. People are really caring. Who do this work like myself. Because it's like, oh no, here's how you do it. Everyone else gets it done. They're like, oh no, this is how I did it too. Yeah, everyone's posting that all the time in the forum. It's the best. It's similar natured people are doing this work where they care about others and other people getting it right. It's completely different than social media. It's private people who care about each other forum. It's so wonderful. I was scammed with a 1099. Yeah, no, right? Yeah, and a security. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you should ask the hard questions. Look, I want to go into this. Proof is all that counts, right? Let me go over your experience a little bit, Duarte, because I get a lot of this, right? The 1099 people, it's like, oh, what's with all these methods, those methods? What's their underlying principle? That the government is secretly nice. It's like, wait, what? You're hiding a bunch of money if you perform some paperwork puzzle. No, that's not them. That's simply not them. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's against their nature there would be a backdoor method like that to a big giant pile of cash, because they're greedy and they would take every penny before you got to it, which they've done. You see, that's the nature of the beast we're talking about. So no, and secure party credit is the same thing, right? We're secretly great if you fill out paperwork right. Yeah, right. And you don't have to sell your soul to the devil. You say, yeah, right, whatever. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. You see? And so that's why I'm always absolutely 100% clear about my proof. Go look at my proof. Go look at the testimonials. No other people have. Now, why would, if somebody's doing 1099 and stuff, oh, you pay for your whole life? I'm like, okay, just go ahead and post. I'm like, post me photos of the deeds that you have paid off all your houses, because you must have like 100 houses, right? Because 1099 works, you say, so you have a bunch of houses, and I guess you're putting homeless in the houses because you love people, right? No, none of those things. There's no proof, and they're always doing it from an account that's like, 77B 4599. It's like, that's not a name, Where's your name, your passport, your driver's license? Where's everything? Where's your proof of your outcome? I got all that. Go look at the YouTube channel. Proof is all that counts. And that's why my saying for forever, for a decade from day one, is proof up or shut up. Like, you see, you did 1099, right? So post your driver's license and then post every piece of paper for your outcome if you care about others. That's what I do. That's what I did. That's what I did with my methods. How come they don't do that? You see what I'm saying? So, Duarte, that's what you always look for. And I've never found it outside of our school. I've never found it, not anywhere, okay? I've never found this, but always look for this. The proof that whoever says you can do whatever, their proof is there that they did it. In other words, I'm saying you can start a trust. You could go look at my trust on YouTube, go look it up on the Secretary of State at Florida. You can go look it up right now, okay? You can go look up the credit profile on Dun & Bradstreet. You could go look it up. It's right there. My name's on it, all that stuff. Been posted for years. Christian Ministries Trust in Florida. There you go. Go look it up right now on sunbiz.org. You can go look at it. There's my name. All that. I'm just saying. My proof has been posted for every minute of my work. And why don't these other people do it? You see what I'm saying? If it were true and the 1099 thing, be like, what? Look what I did. Here's my outcome, all this proof. But it's never there. It's always some BS story like, no, if you know this super secret thing, you can do this. It's like, where's your proof? See, they're always lying. It's sad. When you go through this, you realize the wealth of human potential and the hours spent in so many days doing nothing and just lying. It's absurd. They're just trying to make us powerless, you see? And me, I put in a decade of work, but I got outcomes. And I got outcomes not just for myself, I got it for all the students. Okay, this works for everyone. So when you go out there and look for any method to do anything, look to see that that individual did it themselves first, and then the proof that whoever they taught, they had success too. We have that at our school. So look for that, Duarte, please. So you never get hoodwinked, stolen from again, right? Okay, because I hate that. So many people come here with that concern and worry. I understand it, because that's all that's out there. But notice the difference and do your homework on us, and please go look at our testimonials, okay? You'll remove all the concern and worry will melt away, okay? And your questions are good. Ask those questions, and not just me, anyone you come across, man. Good questions, okay? Your question asking and so on has gotten way better. Just ask questions. I love them. They hate them. I love them. Irish story, me too today. Fake life. Irish story. Well, we are full of answers, so ask away, right? Okay, everybody. I feel like we covered this, so I'll say, listen, tell everybody about this. I don't know, every business could be tax-free. How does that change their life, their family and so on? Gives back time and money so they can focus on your family and what's important to you. That's why I'm doing this, to help you. I'm not here to help. Here's how you take advantage of every free thing they got. What? It's free. It's legal. What else should I be doing as an accountant? Teaching all the free stuff. Yes. Breaking Bank is also full of so much vital. Yes, thank you, Les. Old series I did. So much of all this information is up. Go have a look. You won't be concerned or worried, that you got taken before. That's not going to happen here. No. You're going to be... See, you got to kind of pay with that, they got to, take a little bite out of us until we learn what they are. And then, okay, I got to ask for proof and so on, Then, once you ask for proof of stuff, they'll never get you again. And once you learn this, they'll never get over on you. Once you know the truth, they have nothing to take from you because you know the truth. And they'll just be telling a lie, so they can't get over you anyway, no way, no how. It's over. I watch every single video, All right. That's why I made them. so you wouldn't have to worry. So that makes it worthwhile, all this work I do, because I'm just doing this for you all. Once I found out the truth, it's like, oh crap, my fellow humans are trapped up in here. No, that don't work for me. No, that don't work for me. See everybody else walking out just because I figured it out. No. Now I'm responsible. Everyone through the gate. It's open. Let me hold it open. Everybody. Right? Dante, that's so funny, man. No, you're gonna love this, and please start your work, get your trust open this one. But listen, get in the forum, okay? Because you're gonna be like, you're looking at all the stuff you can do and everything. You're like, ah, and then you're gonna, meet all the nice people the way you have here on the in the chat, okay? They're great people doing this work, all right, and it'd be great to have you. So, welcome aboard, unofficial. All right. I think we had a great session today. Thank you for all the great questions. Thank you for caring so much to show up and help other people. That's what I try and do. Thank you all for coming. And thank you for doing that work. Really, what else can we do and try and help each other? Get out of this whole, forced banker slavery on us whole deal. No, thank you. Right? No, thank you. Let's do something else. So let's do this instead, okay? All right, Duarte. I'll be looking forward to you being one of the superstars in here soon. You asked the right questions. You got burned like us before by the Freemasons, but we're not having none of that no more. Not up in here. It's all the truth. It's all show me your money, government. What do you got? Take them upside, start shaking them. What, you got some pennies in those pockets? I want it. You've been taking from me for too long. What do you got, Mr. Uncle Sam? I know my uncle's got some change up there. Hang him upside again. Hang him upside down again and shake him. Oh, J. Bombadini, thank you. Now, the truth sets us free, and there are few people that care about it, and there are few people just doing, honest, truthful work, and that's the people at this school. So you'd be, really happy amongst this great group of people. The forum is a great thing. It really is fun to be like, oh my God, thank God there are other smart people. I thought there were zero. Obviously, that becomes a worry. Then you're like, oh crap, here we all are. How do we take their money? Then you didn't think it would be fun, but then all of a sudden it is. It's really good. Okay. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your feedback. I look forward to you being a student here, Dante. And, God bless your success. We're here to help you. Email us a whole way through. We're going to, this works for everyone, okay? We don't sell outside the United States. This works for everyone in the United States. It's going to work for you. Be next. We're here to help, okay? Have a wonderful week. We'll be here Thursday at 7 p.m. Thanks everyone for stopping by and making this a great show. Your input, all that's what makes this great. Thank you for coming. I'm just the host. You know what I'm saying? You all are doing